I'm sure we've gone over many stories of broken down marriages or promises of marriages due to either one or both of those involved being dead. Well, today's video is another one of those ones, as today we are going to be taking a look at Lenora View, a cabin north of Strawberry with a story that I think is worth a video like this. You're probably wondering, why did you intro this in the swamp if we're going north of Strawberry? And honestly, I don't know. Righty, now let's get cracking. So Lenora View is located here on this road headed north out of Strawberry, and when you arrive it may seem like just a regular cabin. In fact, it's much less than a regular cabin, as you can't even go inside. On the doorstep there is a note. This note reads, "Note from Jim. Back in a few days. Gone to pick up Mildred from her mother's house. The new Mrs. Peyton. Best, Jim." So Lenora View is the home of Jim Peyton, and he's off to pick up his wife. He left a note for whatever reason, and it sounds like a regular enough story, right? I guess it is until you realise that Jim is dead. So if you follow the road south back towards Strawberry from Lenora View, you may encounter this.
Hey, over here! Hey, come look at this! See that? Feller's dead down there. Must have gone off the cliff.
Yeah?
Think he's from that cabin up the way there. Poor bastard. Well, guess I'll tell the sheriff when I get to town.
So it appears as if Jim Peyton is down here, so why don't we go check out his body? Just as I suspected. Dead. If you loot his body, you will find a bride photograph, which is a photograph of his bride. Obviously. So this is Mildred, who we have heard so much about. To the right of Mr. Peyton's corpse, you will find a lockbox. Inside this lockbox is a certificate of marriage, formalizing the matrimony between James Peyton and Mildred Barr, who were hereby united in holy matrimony in the state of West Elizabeth on this 18th day of May, AD 1899. So that's the certificate of marriage and the bride photograph proving the identity of the dead man as James, or Jim, Peyton. So, unfortunately for Jim Peyton, it would appear as if he crashed his wagon and died. I'm honestly not sure who that letter was intended for that he left on his doorstep, but he appears to have parcels and flowers at his door as well. Now, what's weird is the presence of a dead sparrow just chilling on the door, which I do believe you can encounter several times, which does seem a tad on the unusual side if I'm honest. Why would dead sparrows show up just hanging on the door? The actual door. Now, if you're still playing through the story as you encounter this and read that note, well, keep playing through the story, and eventually you can come back and there will be a letter from Mildred to Jim. Since I was done with the main story here, I had to search online for this letter, and I couldn't find it for the life of me until I found this really long video and trawled right into the middle, and finally found the letter and what it says. So this is what the letter from Mildred to Jim says. "My darling Jim, where are you? After the wedding you promised that you would come and collect me from Mother's house the following weekend, but weeks have passed now. I have sent numerous telegrams to Strawberry, but have received nothing in return. If you are having second thoughts about our relationship, I really wish you would have expressed them before we committed to each other in front of God. I was so excited for us to start our life together at Lenora View, but now every time I look at my bags lying by the front door, I start to cry. At this stage, I just want to know the truth. I deserve that at least. Your wife, Mildred." The truth is, Jim's dead, but because nobody told Mildred, she believes that Jim simply abandoned her. Now, players have tried to track down Mildred, however, it does appear as if she is not present in the game map, which means that she's just not in the game to be found. So what a strange, tragic story that lies behind Lenora View. But there's nothing that we can actually do about it, so I guess we just have to get back on our horse and get on our way, as this is just one of the many tragic stories that are waiting for us in the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. So I suppose this concludes today's video. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. I would really appreciate it. And please let me know what you would like to see in future Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, or videos in general. Before we go, I got an email from YouTube saying that I'm going to lose my verification tick for not meeting the new criteria. So if that happens in early October of this year, do not be alarmed, as it will not affect the content on the channel whatsoever. But I'll see you all very soon with another video at some point.